My friend, let's begin with the truth: you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Yet sometimes we encounter people who stop seeing our worth. Their actions or lack of care make us feel small, invisible, or even unworthy. But let me remind you, their inability to value you does not diminish your light. It simply reflects where they are on their own journey. So what do you do when someone no longer values you? There's a simple but transformative trick: start valuing yourself more than ever before. When you value yourself, you send out a signal to the world that says, I am enough. I am deserving of love, joy, and respect. It starts with small steps, and I'll guide you through them. Creating a loving space for yourself is one of the most powerful acts of self-care you can embrace. It's a declaration to yourself and the universe that you are worthy of love, peace, and respect. This process doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate plans. It begins within, in the quiet moments where you decide to prioritize your well-being. Start by acknowledging where you are right now. Maybe you felt undervalued by others or neglected your own needs. Perhaps life has been so busy that you've forgotten to ask yourself how you truly feel. That's okay. This is your moment to pause, breathe deeply, and recognize that you have the power to nurture yourself in ways that no one else can. Begin with your physical surroundings. Look at the space you inhabit every day: your home, your bedroom, or even your desk at work. Ask yourself, does this space feel like a sanctuary? Does it bring me peace? If the answer is no, start small. Clear away clutter, open a window to let in fresh air, or add a touch of beauty to your environment: a vase of flowers, a cozy blanket, or a candle with a soothing scent. These small changes send a message to your subconscious: I deserve to live in a space that feels good to me. Creating a loving space also means being intentional about the energy you allow into your life. Pay attention to the people, conversations, and even the media you consume. If something drains your energy or leaves you feeling anxious, it's okay to take a step back. You're not obligated to hold space for negativity. Instead, seek out what uplifts you: books that inspire you, music that soothes your soul, or friends who remind you of your worth. Curating your environment in this way isn't selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. Beyond your physical space, turn your attention inward. Your mind is the most sacred space you will ever inhabit, and it deserves just as much care as your outer environment. Begin each day with a moment of stillness. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and take a few deep breaths. As you exhale, imagine releasing any tension or worry. As you inhale, visualize filling your body with warmth, love, and light. This simple practice can anchor you, reminding you that no matter what happens in the outside world, you carry peace within. Self-talk is another crucial element of creating a loving inner space. Be mindful of how you speak to yourself. Replace harsh criticism with gentle encouragement. Instead of saying, I can't believe I messed that up, try, I'm learning, and that's okay. The words you say to yourself carry immense power. They shape how you see yourself in the world. Choose words that uplift you, words that feel like a soft embrace on a hard day. Forgiveness is another cornerstone of a loving space. This doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior, but rather releasing the heavy burden of resentment. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, for the times you didn't know better or couldn't do more. Forgive others, not for their sake, but for your own freedom. Holding on to anger only clouds your inner sanctuary, while forgiveness clears the way for peace. As you create this space for yourself, honor your emotions. If you feel sadness, allow it to flow through you without judgment. If joy arises, embrace it fully without fear that it won't last. All emotions are valid, And by allowing yourself to feel them, you create a deeper connection with yourself. You learn to trust that you can handle whatever comes your way. A loving space also thrives on rituals of care. These don't need to be complicated. Perhaps it's a cup of tea in the morning, a walk in nature, or journaling your thoughts before bed. Maybe it's a warm bath at the end of a long day, or simply sitting in silence and appreciating the beauty of a sunset. These rituals remind you to pause, to be present, and to nurture your spirit. Remember, creating a loving space for yourself isn't a one-time act, it's a daily practice. It's a commitment to showing up for yourself, even on the days when it feels hard. It's about choosing kindness over criticism, rest over burnout, and love over fear. When you cultivate this space, you'll notice something magical happens. You begin to feel more grounded, more confident, and more at peace. The world may not change overnight, but your experience of it will. By valuing yourself, you teach others how to value you. By creating a loving space within and around you, you become a beacon of light, attracting people and opportunities that align with your highest good. So take this moment to start. Clear a corner of your room, speak a kind word to yourself, or simply breathe deeply and know that you are worthy of all the love and care you give. This is your time to thrive, to heal, and to create a space where your heart feels at home. You are deserving of that now and always. Detaching with love is an act of grace, courage, and deep self-respect. It's a way of honoring both yourself and others by releasing the need for control or validation while maintaining compassion. It doesn't mean you stop caring. Instead, it's about letting go of unhealthy attachments and stepping into a space where you can love freely without losing yourself. At times, relationships can feel heavy. You may find yourself holding on too tightly, hoping for change, approval, or affection that isn't being freely given. This clinging can come from a place of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, or fear of the unknown. Yet, in trying to hold on so tightly, you often lose sight of your own needs and the beauty of mutual respect and balance in relationships. To detach with love, start by shifting your perspective. Recognize that everyone is on their own journey, complete with lessons they must learn in their own time. You cannot force someone to act, feel, or grow in a way that aligns with your desires. Detachment isn't about giving up on people, it's about acknowledging their autonomy and trusting their path, even if it diverges from yours. This process begins with self-awareness. Notice when your emotions are overly tied to someone else's actions or approval. Ask yourself, am I giving this person the power to dictate my happiness or self-worth? If the answer is yes, it's time to gently reclaim that power. No one but you should hold the key to your inner peace. A helpful step in detaching is to set clear boundaries, not out of anger or resentment, but out of love for yourself. Boundaries are not walls to shut others out. They are guidelines that help maintain your emotional well-being. For example, if someone's behavior consistently hurts you, detachment may mean choosing not to engage in certain conversations or situations with them. It's okay to say, I love and care about you, but I need to protect my own peace. Another important aspect of detachment is releasing the need for control. Often we hold on tightly because we want things to go a certain way. We want someone to love us back, to treat us better, or to see things from our perspective. But true love, whether for a partner, a friend, or a family member, is not about control. It's about allowing space for the other person to be who they are. By releasing control, you give yourself the freedom to focus on your own growth and happiness. Practicing detachment also involves letting go of expectations. Expectations can be a source of pain when they go unmet. Instead of placing demands on how someone should act or feel, approach the relationship with openness and acceptance. This doesn't mean you have to tolerate harmful behavior. It simply means you stop trying to mold someone into an ideal version of themselves. You allow them to show up authentically, and you decide if that aligns with your life. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in detaching with love. Holding on to anger or resentment only binds you to the past and the pain it carries. Forgiveness is not about excusing hurtful actions, but about releasing their hold on your heart. When you forgive, you free yourself to move forward with peace and clarity. As you detach with love, turn inward and nurture your relationship with yourself. Fill the space that attachment once occupied with self-care, self-respect, and self-love. Engage in activities that bring you joy and remind you of your worth. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Reconnect with your passions and dreams. By focusing on your own happiness, you create a life that feels full and fulfilling, independent of anyone else's actions. Detaching with love doesn't mean you stop caring for the person or the relationship. It means you care in a way that respects both them and yourself. You can hold love in your heart without holding on to the pain of unmet needs or unfulfilled expectations. You can wish someone well without needing them to play a specific role in your life. Over time, you'll notice a shift. The weight of dependency will lift and you'll feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. Detaching with love allows you to see relationships for what they truly are, rather than what you wish them to be. It opens the door for healthier connections, ones rooted in mutual respect and authenticity. Most importantly, detachment teaches you that your happiness is not tied to anyone else. You are whole and complete on your own. By letting go with love, you honor your journey and the journeys of others, creating space for true healing and growth. And in that space, you'll find a deeper, more enduring sense of peace and love, one that comes from within and radiates outward. Reclaiming your power is an act of rediscovering the strength and confidence that have always been within you, even when life's challenges may have made you feel disconnected from it. It's about stepping into your true self and recognizing that you are in control of your choices, your emotions, and the direction of your life. This process is not about gaining dominance over others. Rather, it's about reconnecting with your inner authority and owning your worth. Life has a way of wearing us down at times. Negative experiences, unkind words, or feelings of failure can lead to self-doubt. You may have given pieces of your power away, perhaps to people who undervalued you, to circumstances that felt overwhelming, or to self-criticism that became too loud to ignore. But here's the truth: your power is never truly lost. It's always waiting for you to claim it again. The first step in reclaiming your power is acknowledging that you deserve it. Too often, people downplay their own worth, convincing themselves they are not capable, deserving, or strong enough to stand tall. Let go of those beliefs. You are more than enough just as you are, and it is your birthright to stand in your power unapologetically. Start by affirming this truth to yourself daily. Speak words of encouragement, like "I am capable," "I am worthy," "I am strong." Repeating these affirmations creates a foundation for self-belief to grow. Reclaiming your power also means taking full responsibility for your life. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for things beyond your control, but rather understanding that you have the ability to choose how you respond to every situation. You are not a victim of circumstances, you are a co-creator of your reality. Begin to observe where you might be giving away your power, perhaps by constantly seeking approval from others, by saying yes when you want to say no, or by allowing fear to dictate your decisions. Awareness is the first step toward change. Setting boundaries is a vital part of this journey. Boundaries protect your energy and reinforce your worth. They communicate to others and to yourself that your needs and feelings matter. If someone consistently disrespects you or drains your energy, it's okay to say no more. Boundaries are not selfish, they are an act of self-love. By standing firm in your limits, you reclaim the energy that was once lost to situations or people who didn't honor you. Another way to step back into your power is by reconnecting with your passions and purpose. Over time, you may have drifted away from the things that light you up, whether because of obligations, fear, or self-doubt. Take time to explore what truly brings you joy and meaning. These are the things that energize you and remind you of your unique gifts. When you align with your passions, you ignite a sense of purpose that fuels your confidence and power. Self-care is essential in this process. Power doesn't come from pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion or neglecting your needs. It comes from a well-nourished mind, body, and spirit. Make time for rest, reflection, and activities that replenish you. Practice mindfulness to stay present and connected to yourself. Treat your body with care by eating nourishing foods, moving in ways that feel good, and getting enough rest. When you care for yourself deeply, you signal to yourself and the world that you are worth prioritizing. Reclaiming your power also requires you to let go of the past. If you're holding on to guilt, regret, or resentment, these emotions can weigh you down and keep you from fully embracing your strength. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and forgive others for their actions, not for their sake, but for your freedom. The past cannot be changed, but your perspective on it can. Choose to see every experience as a lesson that has shaped you into who you are today. Embrace the power of choice. Every moment presents an opportunity to choose how you spend your time, whom you surround yourself with, and what you focus on. Instead of dwelling on what you can't control, shift your attention to what you can. Small, intentional choices made each day add up to profound changes over time. Trust yourself to make decisions that align with your highest good. As you reclaim your power, remember that it's not about perfection or having all the answers. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. It's about taking one step at a time and trusting that you have everything you need to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Stand tall, speak your truth, and walk with confidence. Your power is not something you have to earn or prove, it's already within you. By reclaiming it, you honor yourself and inspire others to do the same. The world needs your unique light. And when you step into your power, you shine brighter than ever before. Setting boundaries and honoring them is a profound act of self-love and respect. It's about recognizing your worth, valuing your needs, and communicating them clearly to the world around you. Boundaries are not about creating walls to keep others out, but about establishing healthy guidelines to protect your energy, emotions, and well-being. They allow you to maintain your integrity while fostering relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. The first step in setting boundaries is understanding your own limits. Take time to reflect on what feels right and wrong for you in different aspects of your life, relationships, work, social commitments, and personal time. Boundaries are deeply personal and will vary for everyone. What feels draining or overwhelming to one person might not affect another. This is why it's essential to tune into your emotions and physical reactions. Pay attention to moments when you feel uncomfortable, resentful, or taken advantage of. These feelings are signals that a boundary may need to be established. Once you've identified your boundaries, the next step is to communicate them clearly and confidently. This can feel challenging, especially if you've been accustomed to prioritizing others' needs over your own. However, expressing your boundaries is not about being confrontational or unkind. It's about being honest and assertive. Use I statements to convey your feelings without placing blame. For example, instead of saying, "You're always making me feel overwhelmed," You could say, I need some quiet time in the evenings to recharge. By framing your needs in this way, you focus on your experience rather than criticizing the other person. Honoring your boundaries requires consistency and courage. People may test your limits, whether intentionally or unintentionally, and it's up to you to reinforce them. This doesn't mean reacting with anger or frustration, rather, it means calmly and firmly restating your needs. If someone continues to disregard your boundaries, you may need to reassess the relationship or situation. It's okay to step back or even walk away if your boundaries are not being respected. Doing so is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. It's important to remember that setting boundaries isn't just about saying no to others, it's also about saying yes to yourself. When you honor your boundaries, you create space for the things that truly matter to you. You protect your time and energy, allowing you to focus on your goals, passions, and well-being. This not only benefits you, but also enhances the quality of your relationships. When you are balanced and fulfilled, you can show up more authentically and wholeheartedly for the people in your life. Guilt often arises when setting boundaries, especially if you're used to being a people pleaser. You may worry about disappointing others or fear being perceived as selfish. It's crucial to challenge these thoughts and remind yourself that taking care of your needs is not wrong. In fact, it's necessary for your overall well-being. Healthy boundaries are not about pushing others away, but about creating a foundation for healthier, more sustainable connections. The people who truly care about you will respect and support your boundaries. Another aspect of honoring boundaries is being flexible when necessary. Life is dynamic and situations change. There may be times when you need to adjust your boundaries to accommodate unforeseen circumstances or to support someone you care about. Flexibility doesn't mean compromising your core values or needs. It means approaching situations with empathy and discernment. Trust yourself to know when it's appropriate to make exceptions and when it's necessary to hold firm. Boundaries also extend to the way you treat yourself. Often we are our own worst critics, setting unrealistic expectations or engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors. Part of setting boundaries involves being kind to yourself and honoring your limits. Give yourself permission to rest when you're tired, to say no when you're overwhelmed, and to prioritize your happiness without apology. Treat yourself with the same respect and compassion that you would offer to a loved one. As you practice setting and honoring boundaries, you'll likely notice a shift in your life. You'll feel more empowered, confident, and at peace. You'll attract relationships and opportunities that align with your values and let go of those that drain or diminish you. Boundaries act as a filter, allowing you to create a life that reflects your true self and priorities. Ultimately, setting boundaries is an ongoing process. It requires self-awareness, communication, and a willingness to stand up for yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. But the rewards are profound. By establishing clear boundaries and honoring them, you affirm your worth, nurture your well-being, and create a life that feels authentic, balanced, and fulfilling. You deserve to protect your energy and live in a way that honors your true self. Visualizing love and respect surrounding you is a powerful way to cultivate self-worth, inner peace, and harmony in your life. It begins with the understanding that love and respect are energies that you can create, nurture, and attract. These qualities exist in abundance and are available to you at any moment when you choose to focus on them. The act of visualization is a bridge between your mind and reality, allowing you to align your thoughts and emotions with the experiences you desire. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable space where you can focus without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body and mind to relax. With each inhale, imagine drawing in positive energy and calmness. With each exhale, release tension and any thoughts of self-doubt. As your breathing becomes steady and your mind quiets, bring your awareness to your heart. Picture a warm, golden light radiating from this space, a light that represents love, compassion, and respect for yourself and others. As you focus on this light, imagine it growing stronger and brighter with each breath. See it expanding outward, filling your chest, your entire body, and the space around you. This light is your source of love and respect, a reflection of your true essence. Visualize it wrapping around you like a protective and comforting cocoon. It's warm, soothing, and nurturing, reminding you that you are worthy and deserving of love and respect simply for being who you are. Now imagine this light extending further, reaching beyond your immediate surroundings. See it touching every corner of your life, your relationships, your work, your goals, and even strangers you encounter. Visualize interactions filled with kindness and mutual respect. Picture loved ones smiling and embracing you, their actions reflecting the love you radiate. Feel the joy of being surrounded by people who honor and appreciate you and who you honor and appreciate in return. As you immerse yourself in this vision, let it evoke emotions of gratitude and peace. Feel the comfort of knowing that love and respect are abundant and ever-present in your life. Even in challenging times, this energy remains with you, offering strength and reassurance. When you hold this image in your mind, you signal to the universe that you are open to receiving these experiences in your daily life. Visualizing love and respect also involves releasing any negativity or resentment that may block these energies. Imagine any lingering doubts, fears, or past hurts as small, dark clouds within your golden light. With each breath, see these clouds dissolving, replaced by warmth and brightness. Forgive yourself and others for any mistakes or misunderstandings. In doing so, you create space for healing and invite more love and respect into your life. As you continue this practice, bring attention to the way you treat yourself. Self-love and self-respect are foundational to experiencing these qualities from others. Visualize treating yourself with the same kindness and care you would offer a dear friend. See yourself speaking words of encouragement, taking actions that honor your well-being, and setting boundaries that reflect your worth. The love and respect you give to yourself set the tone for what you attract from the world around you. Take this visualization beyond your mind and integrate it into your daily life. Picture your golden light whenever you face a difficult situation or interact with someone. Let it remind you of your inherent value and guide you in responding with love and respect, even when others may not. This doesn't mean tolerating mistreatment, but rather standing firmly in your truth while radiating positivity. By visualizing love and respect, you cultivate a mindset that naturally attracts more of these energies into your life. The people, situations, and opportunities that align with this vibration will be drawn to you, while those that do not will fall away. Trust this process and remain open to the ways in which the universe responds to your intentions. When you practice visualizing love and respect regularly, it becomes a habit that transforms your perception of the world and your place in it. You begin to see evidence of love and respect everywhere, in small acts of kindness, in meaningful connections, and in moments of self-care. This perspective reinforces your belief in the abundance of these qualities, creating a cycle of positivity that uplifts you and those around you. Remember, the love and respect you seek are already within you. They are not dependent on external validation, but are reflections of your inner state. By visualizing them, you awaken this truth and step into a reality that aligns with your highest self. Through this practice, you not only enhance your own life, but also become a source of love and respect for others, spreading these powerful energies far and wide. Letting the universe take care of the rest is a profound practice of trust, surrender, and alignment with the natural flow of life. It is an invitation to release the need to control every detail, knowing that a greater force is working in your favor. This approach doesn't mean abandoning effort or responsibility. Instead, it involves doing your best in any situation and then releasing the outcome, trusting that everything will unfold as it should. Life often feels uncertain, and this uncertainty can create anxiety and a desire to control. You might feel compelled to micromanage situations, relationships, or your future in an attempt to secure a sense of safety or achievement. However, trying to control everything can become exhausting and counterproductive, leading to frustration when things don't go as planned. By choosing to trust the universe, you step out of this cycle of tension and into a state of flow where life becomes less about struggle and more about collaboration with the unseen forces guiding you. To embrace this practice, start by focusing on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and intentions. When you approach life with clarity and purpose, you align your energy with the outcomes you desire. This alignment is key because the universe responds not just to your actions, but to the energy and intention behind them. Put your heart and effort into the things that matter most, whether it's pursuing a goal, nurturing relationships, or caring for yourself. Once you've done your part, let go of any attachment to the outcome and trust that the universe will handle the rest. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the resistance that often comes with overthinking and overcontrolling. Resistance creates blocks that can prevent the very outcomes you're striving for. For example, if you're chasing a dream with a mindset of desperation or fear, that energy can repel the opportunities you seek. Instead, shift your focus to faith and gratitude. Trust that the universe has a plan that may be even better than what you envisioned. By surrendering control, you create space for miracles, synchronicities, and unexpected blessings to flow into your life. The significant aspect of trusting the universe is cultivating patience. Modern life often conditions us to expect instant results, but the universe operates on its own divine timing. What you desire might not manifest immediately, and that's okay. Trust that delays or detours are not rejections, but redirections towards something more aligned with your highest good. During these periods of waiting, stay open and attentive to signs, opportunities, and lessons that may arise. Each moment holds value, even if it doesn't look like progress. Another essential part of this practice is staying present. Worrying about the future or dwelling on the past takes you out of the present moment, where life is actually happening. When you focus on the now, you tap into the infinite possibilities available to you. Trusting the universe means embracing each moment with gratitude and curiosity, knowing that the seeds you plant today will bear fruit in their own time. By staying grounded in the present, you strengthen your connection to the flow of life and allow the universe to work through you. It's also important to develop a mindset of acceptance. Not everything will go the way you hope, but every experience holds a purpose. Challenges and setbacks are often opportunities for growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Trust that even in difficult times, the universe is guiding you toward your highest potential. When you embrace life as it is rather than as you wish it to be, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and open your heart to the beauty of what is. Gratitude is a powerful tool for deepening your trust in the universe. By appreciating what you already have, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and invite more blessings into your life. Take time each day to acknowledge the good things around you, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, reinforcing your belief that the universe is always supporting you. Trusting the universe also means being willing to release what no longer serves you. This could be limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or habits that hold you back. When you let go of these burdens, you create space for new opportunities and experiences to enter your life. The universe cannot fill a cup that is already full. By releasing what weighs you down, you make room for what uplifts and empowers you. Finally, remember that trusting the universe is a journey, not a one-time decision. It's a practice that requires faith, patience, and a willingness to let go of the need to know all the answers. Each step you take in trust strengthens your connection to the flow of life and deepens your sense of peace. Over time, you'll notice how life becomes less about striving and more about aligning, how things seem to fall into place effortlessly when you stop forcing and start trusting. Letting the universe take care of the rest is an act of profound love for yourself and for life itself. It's a reminder that you are not alone in this journey and that a greater wisdom is always at work. When you do your part with intention and let go of the rest, you step into a state of harmony where your dreams, actions, and the universe converge to create a life of purpose, ease, and joy.